Welcome everyone to another technical deep dive, the videos where we look at specific systems for the game Astro Engineers. We look into why, how, and the results of those implementations we did. Today we are going to talk about the subtitle system we created for our game. But before we get into it, please follow our social media channels and join the Discord channel to stay up to date of the latest and greatest of the game. So why did we implement subtitles to the game? Well, as we tested our game with more and more people, we noticed that players find it hard to listen to the voiceover, giving the players instructions. To help players understand the instructions better, we added subtitles to the game, so players can read along, and we can highlight important information in those subtitles as well. Subtitles for a regular game can always be in screen space, but screen space visuals can be really distracting for virtual reality gameplay. Because of this, the interface will be displayed in world space. The world space interface will be moved with the player by adding a forward offset to the interface, so it will be always perfectly in view. By adding limits to the x-axis of the interface, we can also prevent the subtitles from being in the view of the player too much, obstructing their gameplay. The implementation of the subtitle system had three distinct parts. First and foremost, moving and rotating the interface with the player's view, serializing the subtitles and editor support for those subtitles, and playing and managing currently playing subtitles. Serialization was done by creating a subtitle struct different classes can use to start subtitles. This subtitle holds all data required to show and visualize subtitles for the player. It holds a string for the speaker, a string for the text to display, and a float for how long the subtitle should be on the screen for and to show its text. Later on, we can replace the original speaker name and text with a key, which a localization system can use to show the players localized text to read, make the game even more accessible to players. All of this will be inputted into a subtitle controller so the subtitles will be shown on time. More on actually playing the subtitles later. To implement moving and rotation of the interface, a simple code was written. Every late update, the interface is moved and rotated along the X and Y angle. In the move HUD method, the transform is simply moved towards the camera's position and offsets applied. To rotate the Y angle smoothly, both the subtitle's Y angle and the camera's Y angle are retrieved and saved. Distance between both rotations is calculated by subtracting the target rotation from the current rotation and using the absolute method to turn the value into a positive number. Then a check is done, to check whether the distance is larger than the set max distance. This will set a bool to true, and when align with player is true, the math F smooth damp angle method will be used to rotate the angle to the desired rotation. If the distance is smaller than the set value after this, the align with player bool will be set to false again and the damp is finished. To properly rotate the X rotation of the canvas, the main camera's X rotation is copied from the camera and then clamped between the max and min values set in the editor. Using a clamp angle method, the X angle is clamped between the two previously set targets. Then, using the clamp angle, the rotation's Euler angles are reconstructed and assigned. This results in a very smooth experience for the player. Playing the subtitles can be done using the scriptable object and calling the play subtitle method from there. This will interface with the subtitle controller and play the right subtitle with the right duration. This all results in a smooth and well-working subtitle system we are happy with. Of course, the visuals are still subject to change, but that might be discussed later. Please leave your ideas for virtual reality subtitles in the comments, and I hope to hear from you soon in the Discord server. See you later.
The satellite has crashed on Mars near one of our available landing spots, but be extremely careful when bringing it back to the ship. The canister may be very unstable.